2026 will be the year of retardmaxxing it. What do I mean with that? I mean that 2025 have been one of the toughest year for me. I went from working a 9 to 5 to then leaving it. Started going to university, almost breaking up with my girlfriend of almost 3 years now. Moving out of my house, and as you can see, I'm back here for the holidays. Moved to Milan, to a big city, started living alone there, studying, working at the same time, and in the meanwhile, making more money that I've ever made. Not only in 1 year, because working a 9 to 5 is pretty simple, I would say, but also from appointment setting, closing, and working on my own agency. I was finally able to condensate what I've been trying to do in the last few years into an actual service-based business where we offer solutions that are bringing people together and making them money. We are offering the best service that I've ever seen regarding placing and managing sectors for agencies and other local businesses. And in the last few months, I've been making more money than I've ever made my whole life. And this is why I feel that 2026 will not only be a great year for me, but a great year for you. Because it's just by following those 3 steps that I was able to basically do everything that I was able to achieve this year. And it's something that is really hard also for me to believe. Now, this is not a very entertaining video, actually. I understand it, but it's more a recap of this year and trying to understand what me and you, what we both can do for the next year to come to actually have 2026 being the best year ever. So first of all, first thing that I did this year was really retardmaxxing. Don't worry too much. We've been posting content out there like crazy, like 1 or 2 reels per day. You know that for some people it's not a lot, but for me that was posting maybe once a week or every 2 weeks has been a huge change. I've been posting regularly here on YouTube, at least 1 video per week. Would you say, okay, but this is not retardmaxxing? Yes, it is. Why? Because I started going out more often. I started doing basically things just for the plot. And that allowed me to come back home, sit down here in front of a camera and actually say, okay, I have something to say. I'm hopping on a sales course. I have something to talk about with people, except like work, results and everything, right? Help you become a more enjoyable, more likable person. And the goal in business is not to be likable, is to be the best. But of course, if you have nothing else outside of work, how can people relate to you? How can you get people together, right? That's why people like Togi and other streamers like that get so much money, so much success, and so many views, right? Because they are relatable, because they are retardmaxxing it. So 2026, I had a clear goal. I'm not there yet. I'm falling a little bit behind actually, but I'm still super fucking proud of me. You need to have a clear goal for what you want to do, clear steps, clear systems, and don't be worried of breaking the rules. Don't be worried about, okay, everyone is doing like this, let's try something else. And at the same time, don't be worried about just think, okay, that's the plan. Now it doesn't make sense anymore. Fuck it. Let's do something different that's way more crazy, but has an higher possible return, right? Be able to gamble with your own business, because that's it. Like when you're trying to do something, to build something, it's always a gamble. Even if you have the most proven systems, sometimes you just have to close your eyes and say, let's hope it lands on red. Second thing, be grateful. During this year, because of many things, I stopped journaling. I stopped meditating. I had to stop doing sports. There was a moment where I was doing gym 3 days a week and swimming 1 or 2 days a week. And I was feeling great, actually. I had to stop because I had my shoulder injured, and with that I just focused more on work, but I was feeling way worse. And just recently I went back to journaling, reading, taking some time for me. For me it's just in the morning, journal 1 page, nothing more, and then have a 20-minute walk. Nothing more, then have breakfast and then going straight into work. Okay? Those are the few things that allow me to get started to the day, be grateful, be focused on the thing that I have to do. Third thing, choose the hard thing. Choose the hard thing. I know it's something quite trivial, but I know that you know this. I'm sure that you know this. The thing is that probably you know this, but you forget this, because we need to be remembered more than we need to be taught, right? In the moment that you forget that the hardest choice is the one that brings the best results, is the moment that you stop progressing. There have been moments this year where I just say, okay, I might just keep going with this job, but it was draining me, but it was getting me some money, stable amount of money. But I decided to stop and invest almost 2 months of what I made with that job into a mentorship that eventually made them back in like 1 week. That's the crazy thing. You went from working 40 hours per week all month to spending more of the amount that you made back from working like all day on just one call of like 45 minutes. That's crazy, right? At the same time, it's also how it works in business. You cannot gather momentum if you are not taking risk, if you're not switching things up. It's like trying to turn on the light without clicking any button, without creating a differential in potential. Those of you that studied physics probably know this. If everything is stationary, no energy can be created, nothing can be moved. So for 2026, follow those 3 super simple steps. I'm making this video just also to remember to myself. Retardmax it, be able to do the hard thing, and most of all, be grateful. Be grounded with something. Could be prayer, could be anything. Do those 3 things, and 2026, I'm sure it will be your best year ever. I will make sure to watch this video. Also, if this video has been in any way, shape or form useful to you, like and subscribe. And if you have an agency or if you have any type of business, go look at our other videos and check out the Instagram that you find in the description. In the description of this video, you will find some very useful resources for you. Check them. And if you need help to find and place sectors and manage them, just shoot me a message on Instagram and it will be a pleasure for me to help you out. It's been a pleasure, guys, and I almost forgot. Buone feste, buon Natale, Merry Christmas. Mwah.